Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. In this episode, we're going to be reviewing the major release of Artemis Fowl on Disney Plus. Now, this is the first major release to be direct to cable channel, and this is because of the situation of the COVID virus. We hope that not too many more to come. Hopefully, we'll be able to return to the cinemas, but seeing this trend, we might just expect Mulan to be released this way. All right, into the story proper. This is based on a children's book series. And of course, there's going to be more than just this movie once this is done, hopefully. I hope so, because I kind of like this movie, and I'll give you my rating at the end. All right, there are going to be a little bit of spoilers, a little bit, but not too much. Okay, anyhow, so I'm surprised. I forget that Josh Gad was in this movie. I was surprised to see him in a character that looks kind of like Hagrid, except that, from Harry Potter, except that I wasn't sure it was Josh at first, but then the gap in his teeth gave it away a little bit. And then I started to hear his Olaf voice a little bit more. It sounds like Olaf has a sore throat. He started out very convincing though, but I thought he didn't really maintain it, especially choosing to go into the higher range. You definitely hear more Olaf's voice. So, I mean, if he could present an alternative, my thought was that he shouldn't even try to go up that high, but of course characters do have to take some emotions up. So in any case, I didn't feel like it was definitely character acting, and he was trying something new, something not so comedic. However, I still felt that he wasn't as deep as I would like him to be, especially knowing that he's going to be playing possibly Quasimodo in the live action version of Hunchback. So this is to me like a little taste of what that would be like. And for me, I felt it could have been deeper, and I was hoping it was deeper, but I was not just getting that sort of naturalism in his acting as much as when you compare it to Judi Dench, or even the new lead that we just saw playing the role Artemis Fowl, Ferdia Shaw. I must say he's pretty impressive for a 15-year-old at the time. Maybe he's 15 now, maybe he was 13, I'm not sure, but he is amazing. He's amazing. Lots of subtleties, very realistic, naturalistic acting, and very charismatic with a lot of depth. So anyhow, this movie itself, I thought it was a very interesting premise. I expected less. I expected it to be more like one of your typical sort of camp teenage movies put out by Disney, like Zombies or Descendants even. But it was more and more about the situation and the world and the stuff that was happening to it, as the movie progressed. So it revealed bit by bit, and that was engaging in itself. And it was a great way to start out a counseling session with Artemis, a great way to introduce details about a character. I'd like to say, though, there are too many movies out there. And in order for one to be compelling, it cannot just be about two sides fighting over a powerful artifact to save the world. We've seen too many of that. It needs to be about what they are fighting for, right? About their relationships and about things like that, more than the artifact. And in Artemis Fowl, they definitely weave relationships in very seamlessly. Each character has a nice journey and an arc, like Artemis learning more about his dad, whom he always felt a little disconnected to. That relationship and journey was nice. Judi Dench going against the rules in order to fight for what is right. That's her journey. Holly the fairy, discovering her father is a good man and being able to make choices to change her own future. That's also a very wonderful story arc. And the amazing thing was they weaved all these journeys together very nicely. Very, very well done. I'm curious, though, what the world would look like with the Oculus in their possession, and how it was surviving without it, so we can better understand that. So they didn't really show what life was like with the Oculus. Perhaps there's more to come, but I'm very, very interested to see why they could survive without the Oculus even, There's a lot more to unfold, and I'm looking forward to them producing more movies. All in all, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. That would be a 4 out of 5. What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to the channel for more movie reviews and other things like covers. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.